Hey everybody, thank you all very much for joining. Super exciting lesson today. We're going over the beginning of Fluffs Travels. I don't know how many videos this is going to take. This is an extremely involved song. And yeah, it's just a very extremely involved song. It's super awesome though. So this first part here is the beginning of Fluffs Travels up into the chase. So we're stopping right before the chase on this one. So we've got some really cool arpeggiated type stuff in here. We've got some different little chords that we can play, kind of make it a little bit easier. So yeah, we'll go over all that. I'll break it all down. I'll slow it down as much as I can and hopefully get everyone started on this travel. So get your powerful pills and get your fingers nimble because you're going to need it. As always, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. And let's hop in. All right, Fluffs Travels. So we're going to start here on this first piece here. Super pretty. I think you'll be excited just to get that piece down, honestly. So we're starting here on the 11th fret on our G and going to the 12th. Now I am going to kind of go over the fingers that I use for this just because it does matter in this song, I think. But again, just get comfortable with it. So starting with my ring finger here on the 11th fret of that G to the 12th of the G, then to the 10th of the B and 12th of the B. And then the 9th and the 10th fret of the E. Okay? And we're coming back here on the 12th fret of that G, so a G. Okay. Then we're hitting the 12th of the E, 10, 9 on the E. And then for this next piece here, so we're going. So what I would recommend, so you hit your 12 on the E, 10, 9, keep your fingers where they are. So keep that index finger on the 9th fret of that E. You've got a 10th fret of the B, ring finger on the 11th of the G, and 12th and pinky on the 12th of the D. The reason I say to keep that is because once you hit all those, then you're going to strum this as a chord. Okay. So awesome. Okay. So now we're going to do this hammer on here. So that's the next piece right there. Okay. So we're doing, so we're back on our E string here. So we're hammering on the 9th fret to the 10th, pulling off. Then we're bringing that ring finger all the way over here to the 11th fret of the A. And then you want to go ahead and bar the 9th fret here. It just makes it much easier if you do that. And you're just going to walk straight. You're just going to walk down there from the A to the B. And then after you hit the B the first time, the second time you're going to add your pinky to the 12th fret. Okay. All right, that's where we're at so far. And that ends the whole first pass there. Sorry. That's a really cool little riff there as well. So we're on the 9th fret of the E, 12th fret of the B, 10th fret of the B, 11th here on the D, 12th of the A, 11th of the D, 9th on the G, 10th on the B, 12th on the A, and 11 on the D. I know I just said a whole lot of numbers there. Sorry. I tell you, this first pass here, it will take you a lot of time to get used to it, because it's all in this one little area, but it's all over the place. So yeah, just take your time with it, slow it down as much as you need to. I definitely don't play it perfectly, and if I try to just pick up the guitar and start this song, I always screw up automatically. Alright, so we do that piece twice, then we come to this next section here. Alright, so starting here on the 7th fret of the A, then we're going to the 4th fret of the D, 6th fret, 7th fret of the D, and then to the 4th of the G there. So again, I'm going to go over kind of the fingers here. So I'm starting this on pinky finger here. Sorry about that. So, all right, starting it on the pinky finger here, and you're going to do this the 4, 6, 7 here on the D. You're going to be hammering those down. And you kind of resolve that on the 4th fret here on the G. Actually, no. You resolve that. You resolve it here on the 7th fret here, there. So the chords here, it's a E, A, and a B. This way seems to be the best way that I found to play it. It kind of just works well with what we're doing here. So I've got my middle finger on the 7th fret of the A, index finger is on the 6th of the D, and I've got my pinky finger here on the 9th fret of the G. So that's an E. So then I'm going here for my A. So I'm barring the 7th fret here, starting on the D string, barring the 7th fret, and I've got my pinky finger still staying on the 9th fret here on that G string. Sorry. And then for the A, I'm just playing that tray A without the B string. So I'm just hitting my open A, and then I've got 7th fret D, 6th fret G. You do that 3 times. And you D. And you go over that one more time. So let's go from the beginning here. is the next section we have here. So we're starting here on the 7th fret of the B, hammering onto the 8th and the 10th fret of the B. Then we're going to the E string, hammering on, hitting the 7, hammering on to the 8th, back to the 7, and back to the 8 of the B, 7th of the G. Definitely want to listen to this song a lot as well. To get some of these things down, you can't really just look at the tab. You definitely have to hear it to really make it work. So from there we've got the chords we're going to play are a G, C, and a D. Now the fingerings are, so there's your C, your D, and the G. Those are the fingerings that we're playing here. I've not been able to get from that into to that very well. So the way that I play it, I think it sounds great this way. So once I land with my once I land on that G on the 7th fret there, I'm playing this little G triad. Sorry. And so I've got my index finger here on the 7, I've got my middle finger on the 8th of the B, and I've got my ring finger on the 8th of the B, and my middle finger on the 7th of the E. So I do that one right out of that little riff there. And then I hop to my C. So again, we get our C. So it's just your normal C, but now we're adding the pinky finger to the E string. Now this is a D, so same shape, just move down 2 frets. So yeah, just move down 2 frets there. And then our G, we're moving that one down quite a ways. So your ring finger is starting out here on the 10th fret of the A string. And you definitely want to make sure you're hitting that high E, because you can really hear that in the song pretty well. Happens twice. So at the end of that second time there, and we have the last little piece for the chase. Another fun little piece there. Again, you really have to listen to the song, because this song is more of a band song, but you can make it work by yourself. It's not easy, but you can definitely make it work. Alright, so this last little piece here right before the chase, starting on the 3rd fret of the B, to the 2nd fret of the A, open D, 3rd fret of the D, looks like you hit that twice. I haven't really been playing it that way. I'm more doing, so I'm hitting 3rd fret of the B, 2nd of the A, open D, 3, open, 3, then I'm hitting the 2nd fret of that G, back to the open, 3 on the D, and then this little 2, 4, 3 here. I'll do that 3 times. Sorry about that. And on that 3rd time, now I'm going from this 3rd fret here on the B to the 6th, open, 3, 6, 5, 8. And then we're doing our little C, E chord starting at the bottom. Coming up. So that leads you right into the chase, which we're not going to go over in this video, but it does. I'll go over the little beginning piece here. A lot of fun. So let me go back over this one more time from the beginning, and yeah, let's just do that. All right, thank you all very, very much for watching. This 20-minute video, well, maybe a little less than 20 minutes. Would you believe it if I told you that everything that we went over is the first 1 minute and 9 seconds of this song? So there is a lot to it, but hang with it. Please leave me feedback, comments below. I hope you guys do enjoy this one, and if you do, I will continue going. Thank you very much. See you again soon.